Tālofa lava, e toi tālofa atu Samoa I lau mai moa ma lau whaafofonga I le whaapoponga le neo tatu polkalame le nei vai aso mai le motu tele I salawhai e pei ona malanga ta amilo e tatu polkalame e asia nisi o ati na e tau tangata ta whao mai moa mai. Le nei vai aso o tatu I iai le mota tali malo le Stevenson I manase o se tasi o maota tali malo ua loa tau sanga I lana tau tue le atunu. Talofa and welcome to this episode of Kuka, Tastes of Beautiful Samoa. This week we take you to the Sunshine Coast on the big island of Savai'i where we're visiting a famous family-owned Stevenson's at Manase Hotel. Set against the backdrop of a pristine white sandy beach, Stevenson's at Manase has long been a prime example of what Savai'i has to offer in our tourism industry. So today we're really excited to see what creations they have in store for us in their kitchen. Let's check it out. Yeah, o leo tatu whaatasi ma le I kuka I le mota tani malo Stevenson I Manase le sunga ia Tom Nakumbu. Telephone, welcome back. Today we're visiting Stevenson's at Manase and our guest chef for our show is Tom Nakumbu. Talofa, Tom?
Talofa, Bulavinaka.
Bulavinaka. Thank you very much for making time available for us. I'm really interested to see your talents in the kitchen and what you'll be creating for our show today. But before we do, I'd really be interested to know your background and how you started your career.
Okay, this is way back like 30 years ago. I graduated in 1992 and 94 under the International Labour Organization with tertiary schools in Fiji. And I traveled all around Fiji, various luxury hotels as being a chef. Then I left in 2005 to the Solomons, back home in Fiji in 2006. Then I left again in there to New Zealand. Then I left New Zealand 2018 for Samoa, in Savai'i, and I'm still here.
Okay, so you committed to your 5-year training and had quite an extensive experience and traveled to different resorts and hotels, and you finally made your way here to Samoa in 2018.
That's what made me come here. I look at it that for tourism industry in Samoa, within the 5-10 years come, despite the COVID-19, it could have reached somewhere there where the economy of Samoa be mostly by tourism or the hospitality. So I decided to come over and dedicate my knowledge, my skills and my experience into the locals. And the reason is that because Manase is quite far to appear into Salonga,
yes,
where school and education and broaden education is quite far. So instead of trying to send a staff over, I'll be happy just to train them in here. So this is what I'm doing. I orientate them with theories and knowledge by book, by the terms of the kitchen roles, and then by practical as well in delegating.
That's fantastic. So recognizing that potential for Samoa's tourism industry to be elevated even further and your passion to share your knowledge and training, I commend you for supporting Savai'i and Samoa with your approach to sharing your knowledge and skills. Speaking of which, I'm quite interested to see what you have in store for us today. Can you tell me a little bit about the dish for this episode?
Well, for Samoan families and whānaus and Aingas, we all know that each Sunday we do the tonai.
Yes.
It has to be a umu. So in preparation and doing the umu, it takes quite time to do. The theme today is all about the umu. It's called a la minute umu. Ala, it's a French term of in style of. But a minute, we understand minute, it can be done in minutes.
Yeah.
So the thing is, a la minute umu is in the style of umu done in minutes.
Okay, a la minute umu. I think that's quite a nice ring to it, the French and the Samoan language.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to that. Who will be helping us today?
Talalele will be helping us doing it. We'll drive her through with the process.
Yep. All right, I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to the ala minute umu. Let's check it out. Okay.
Naka.
So we've just met our guest chef here at Stevens's Manase, Chef Tom Nakumbu, but also helping us today is Talalele. So before we start with today's dish, we're going to get to know a little bit about her. Talalele?
Talalele o talalele tani. E samale fioranga salei ama avau. E wono nei tausanga o whaingalwina nei whatan malo. Masava pena na o awai atu tele o training sava pena na whai ile a Moa hotel ile tonu masin talwai. E whapena whaina matou anga ia tele o hotel ia me se foi o whatino ino mea ai whaonga aile fo whaeleleanga i tono Samoa nawa.
O la la tatou tutulaso.
Ma le tini nei o le a whaatino ina aile le ala mini umu e whaonga aile le ia ma le moa. E whaonga aila le umu ilanga o le umu e umilo na whaatino ino. E a mo le temi nei, mo le whaapupu ina o le tai. Whaonga aile le whalai e mo le whaatino ino le Kuka ni nei tu la o le aso.
Yeah. O ala vaenga eso ka Kuka ka ala mini umu. Lo ye le ia la koe ngai alea.
O le ia lea o le palu malau.
Okay, palu malau is a type of snapper.
Ia o le snapper ngai whapalai. Ia o aniani ia o umanga marinade ma le kamako. Ko e ma le maasima lea la atu inunga o le ia lea. O ngā wrap la ia na avela ia lea tau.
O e le ia. Ili marinadinga, it's just fresh cut fish. And we have marinated onions with tomatoes.
And
vinegar.
salt.
No. So it's just onions, tomato and salt.
Yes. No.
So that's the marinated onions, and it's gonna go where?
Ngai lo la ile ma le juice at ki polo.
Okay, lemon juice.
E o pa atasi ma le anyanyi le o mona sa wia.
Okay, o la le.
O le masima. Iona tu ai le o le ma le anyanyi.
Marinated onions with the tomato. Yeah.
Awa fo ile fa atele ina le anyanyi.
Okay. Just a little bit of.
Ma le su o le ti polo.
Just a little bit covering over.
Iona wrap la ia le lau fai la le wa. Iona koe kavale o le foio.
So it's wrapped in banana leaf and then
the foio.
So that's enough for one person, huh?
Okay. Kasi le serve le. So le wa umana sa ia avela ia le tau.
We have our little fish umu packet, and it goes in the oven for 10 minutes, significantly shorter than if it went in the umu. Okay.
Ia o le si whaatino ina, o le whaatinonga, o le moa. Ia umana fi leile ano le moa, ia ona e tano le ala. Ia uluai le vela ia wame, ona vela le moa. Ia ona tu le inunga o le lau whai lea. Ia ona avele sina masi mai whaona ai. Ia whaonga fo lea ia lea le anyanyi lea male. Tomato le wa uma ona marinade.
Okay, so we have chicken that's been filleted and it's been sort of sliced a little bit to help it cook faster.
Yeah.
And then we have the marinade of the onion and the tomato placed on top.
Ia ona wrap lola ia lea.
Again, wrapped in a banana leaf and then again in our foil to create another ala mini umu packet that will go into the oven. Okay.
15 minute la tau ina ile ia male mola wa umana red. Ia ale la sa ngile miti le a fatino ina le. Fainga pe ma me tau na ave tono o le miti le. Ia ole tau na le ole pe. E fai ile miki. Ia awale tau ma faina ole ia male mola wa avate e kau.
So we have our little ala minute umu packets that are in the oven 15 minutes. We have the fish and the chicken. And while we're doing that, Talalele is preparing a sauce made from the coconut cream for our meal.
Pe dia. La tu ina ile anyan.
diced onions being added to the coconut cream.
Yeah, ale male kamako.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, ale
It's my
male
favorite. Polfeu.
polfeu le.
Chili. It's always yummy to have a bit of spice with
Yeah,
the
male.
coconut cream.
So ti polo le wo mana tau tu.
Okay. So we've got lemon juice that's been added. And that's it. And that's the sauce. Okay.
Te ua vela mai le moa
Kaia.
o le ia. Vela matona. Tu ilungo le ipu. Ia o le fai Samoa. O le luau. O le salati. Ia mafuala au ia wo man fa vela ina. Tatawa mo mo le moa.
So we're plating our dish now. We've got the chicken, the fish, and a lobster that was also added to our ala minute umu.
O le fai Samoa. Ai lunga male luau lea. O man fa vela ina. Ia male salati.
Yum.
Ia male dressing.
La finger of dressing.
O le parmesan glaze dressing.
Just a little bit of dressing.
O le one dish lea.
Okay.
Kuai lo male pe lea. O le mitzi.
And then you have garnish on
Garnish lo la ele. Kamako matkalo.
that. Kukama. Kukama kalo. Okay, isi si mo kongu lau garnish nga.
Male kamako.
Kamako.
Male.
Okay. Alright, so dish number 1. And then we have our
Another dish o le pan malau. O le snapper.
you have salmon banana.
Paungai na ipe le fai lea. Samoa.
Saka lau whaiari.
I
Okay.
olive oil. Male parmesan.
So the bananas here are salmon bananas and it's just been boiled. Much like how you would boil potatoes, but in this case, bananas. And they've been just sliced there, so
Ma lettuce le wo man fa vela ina.
we're gonna
Ka pisi lea.
bok
choy.
choy,
Ia le ka loki.
carrots.
Man mau king.
Oh, yum, okay.
Ia male green pea.
Yeah. So there's a range of different vegetables that you can use to accompany your different dishes. That definitely didn't take long. The concept of this ala minute umu,
O le mitzi.
yeah, means you can have umu-like dishes in less than an hour, aren't you?
I
And you've got the sauce that's been put on top of the chicken and the fish that's made with coconut cream, lemon juice, chili, onions, tomato, and chili. Okay. Very, very simple and a little bit of salt. But not too much. Okay, so Chef Tom has joined us again, but Talalay has done a fantastic job in creating for us the concept of ala minute umu, where we have 3 dishes, 1 lobster, 1 fish, and 1 chicken that drew from the concept of the Samoan umu. So I'm going to now, I'm going to start with the fish. Okay, which is a snapper with a little bit of the Samoan fa'i. Here we go. A little bite. All right. I'm obviously not taking a small bite. I'm taking a big bite, so I'll have to do this really quick. Oh, that's so good. That's yummy. I'm actually spoiled for choice here at Stevenson's at Manasseh.
Does it really smell like a umu?
It does. It does have elements of flavor in it as a result of the banana that you're using and how you've used it. As someone who likes to cook really fast, I appreciate that if I'm wanting something like the umu, I can do this. So it's the banana leaf and the foil in the oven, 150 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. And you can try all sorts of different things. So we have the fish, the chicken, and the lobster. Thank you so much again, Talalay, for sharing your talents. And for you, Chef Tom, for being open and sharing of your skills here in Samoa and with Talalele. On behalf of the Kuka show, I'd also like to extend my sincere thanks to the Stevenson family, Trevor, Besta, Anna, Asiata, Courtney, and Ariane Stevenson. Thank you so much for creating this opportunity for us. Savai'i does not disappoint. There's so much to be seen here, both in food, scenery, and people and talents. I'm Shariwana Robinson, Country Director for the Australia Pacific Training Coalition, working in partnership with Samoa Tourism Authority. I hope you'll join us at our next episode. Until then, tofa soifua.